Martin, what's the hardest thing about personal branding?
Eileen, it's uncovering your brand, knowing who you are and extracting that into a value-add, compelling statement that will entice somebody to want to know you a lot more. So it's a memorable mission statement, succinctly portrayed in all your communications, both verbally, so in your networking, in other meetings, and then also on all your communications, your career documents, so your resume, your cover letter, your thank you letter, and of course in the exuding it in the interview. Very, very, very important. And be prepared to defend it as well. So that's very, very important.
So the purpose then is to help someone know you in a profound way, in a few succinct words.
Yeah, so it differentiates you from your competition. You know, I facilitate networking events where there's 25 finance guys. Now, they may all have the same skill sets, but everybody in that room has some unique promise of value that makes them so special that if I was in a recruiting position, I could hire them because of that unique promise of value. So you're all in a competition when you go out in a job search, but everybody, even in the same function, is special, and you have to exude that and be confident in the way you exude that.
Martin, what is your personal brand?
My brand is very clear and precise, and it's taken a long time to actually clarify it. So I'm a career management professional who specializes at the $100,000 executive, managing their career and those who aspire to be business leaders.
So how do you use those words?
Well, I use them in all my messaging. When I go to networking, I even use it over the phone. People say, well, what exactly do you do, even though they may have visited my website. I tell them, I very clearly bring them a sense of where I stand in my particular function.
Right. And does it stay the same then if you're looking for a variety of different jobs?
Yes, so, you know, so let's look at corporate brands. They don't change. RBC doesn't change. IBM doesn't change. So your personal brand, which is your corporate brand, because you are a person, you are a corporation, doesn't change either. So express it very confidently and keep that messaging throughout.
Great. So how do you do it? How do you discern the words that are going to speak profoundly about yourself?
Well, that could be a long process because a lot of people don't understand themselves and they can't exude that. So you need to uncover, maybe with a professional, maybe with all your friends, your family and whatever, well, what is so special about me? What is compelling about me? Why should I employ myself? And what is my unique promise of value? And then be prepared to articulate that very, very confidently to everybody you meet, both in person and on all your career documents.
So look at the work you've done and the volunteer work you've done and who you are as a person, what you believe in, and look for the common threads?
Exactly. You know, so it's a combination of things. You have to pull things together. It's like a jigsaw. But be very succinct. You don't want it to go on and on and on. You have to articulate this on both in paper and in person, and just don't go on and on and on.
Do you have a certain number of words that you should use?
Well, there is sort of a maximum. I would say 17. There is an article about that people pick up on personal branding statements if it's an odd number. I don't know why, but they pick up it's more memorable if it's an odd number. So anything from 5 through to about 17 words to express yourself.
So where's a good place if I just need a little more help?
Well, you'll come to our workshop that I'm going to facilitate.
Excellent. Thank you, Martin.
Welcome.